Our worst fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill, the Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up, and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift off. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those shields out. Finally, some backup.
I do this for free.
You smell scared.
Eliminate those terrorists. We need to get the senators to safety.
This zone's secure. We'll get the choppers out. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off before they can hit us again.
Approaching landing zone ETA. Incoming Sam, 2 o'clock. We're hit. Still got some left. Go down. Hang on. Farrell here. We made it. We're under attack. You assist.
Give up.
Incoming hostile.
Should have jumped a gun like that. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone else in. Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out, now!
Spider sense to tell me you're a loser.
stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation! And you! Dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there! You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers!
We're done now, right?
Now we go then! Press the attack!
Did you ever consider working from home?
We have the numbers!
Don't get up. I'll show myself out.
Ouch! I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party? I'll join on any basis you want, as long as I get the keys to the Stark Tower executive washroom.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals. I'll keep you in mind. Now go!
Come on! That-a-way! The subway! Hey! When we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel. If I were a supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court.
Don't get up. I'll show myself out.
You think you're gonna get away with this on my watch? All right, the cavalry! Now you're in for it.
Maximum ponage, huh?
Thanks. That big guy dragged Senator Lieber and the others toward Union Station. Keep going this way.
Ooh, sorry. That's gonna leave a bruise. I got hit harder in high school. Seriously, that's good. Your parting gift today is your very own concussion.
Dios mío!
Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
Da, Americans. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
Now he's gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food corpse! Sure, take it.
Who says geniuses aren't cool?
Supervillains, huh? Always in the last place you look. After I beat you all, I'll destroy the world! Just kidding.
You're going down. Shut your mouth.
Ooh, can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Cashing product placement checks works up a mean thirst. When in DC, be sure to visit our scenic national parking garage.
You're on my radar. Should have seen that coming.
Look at them stupid outfits!
You smell scared.
Let's earn our pay! trying to escape with our elected representative. Get your own, buddy! Maximum bonus, huh?
Take your friend and corrupt leaders back. I have no use for them now. Follow me, heroes, if you dare!
Senator Lieber from New York State. Good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold. What can I say? I've always been a friend to superheroes. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths are waiting. Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help, if necessary. Your democratic ideals will be your undoing once your own people turn against you. Did you really think it would be that easy? До свидания.
Let's get started.
Cloaking field is down. Get ya.
These mini-sentry guns will give you something new to think about.
You're in my way. You're going down.
The Registration Act will be passed by your cowardly leaders, and you will become criminals.
I love the car. Don't you?
I move it. Bring.
Shut down.
Who against us?
That was fun, but I still prefer wall call.
We will take you out.
When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again. I show you the power!
I hate when this like this scorecard.
You wish you were back in bed, yeah?
I don't need spider sense to tell me you're a loser. Spider sense says I'm gonna die.
Watch your back! No! You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Hey, Mr. Stark! Mr. Stark, over here!
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need to practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got Cold Heart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro. And don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
Keep us moving, son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of him.
You obviously have...
Commander will be here any minute. Look sharp.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do, the consequences...
Can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
Stark Enterprises' current stock price, $42.18, down $1.16.
You have reached the voicemail box of...
The acting commander will be here any minute. Look sharp.
Hey, good times, huh? I can. The government's always wanted to take us down a peg. Now they see their chance. But Cap showed us what we need to do. If we had time, I'd tell you some stories about S.H.I.E.L.D. Just trust me. World peace isn't at the top of their priority list. Between you and me, I hope so. I have no intention of registering. And we're gonna need a leader. Open your eyes. Powerful people are using a tragedy to take over. Cap sees that. If you had any sense, you'd see it too. Look, personal freedom is what Cap's fighting for. This is your choice to make. I know which way I'm going. Hopefully you do too.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince...
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But maybe. Well, well, speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence. I ain't no government puppet, and I assume you feel the same way. There are worse things you could do than risk jail time to do the right thing. Glad to hear it. We're gonna need some real heroes to get through this thing. Cap in charge, as long as it takes. Simple? Yeah. Easy? No. But I know Cap. He'll get us through. Look, you got what you need to know. I got stuff to talk over with these guys.
Citing his rescue by a team of superheroes just before the Stanford incident.
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail at a time like this. There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the Act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be imperiled. So, there's really only one sane choice here. Perhaps. But I'd recommend you very carefully consider the consequences of your decision on this. I'm not sure that's been determined. Incarceration, most likely. Those who violently resist might accidentally be harmed.
Though the incident was eclipsed by Stanford, many advocates point toward the Washington, D.C. attack as evidence...
I'm not in charge of that, of course, but that's what I'm hearing. Not a pleasant thought. I wish I could spend more time with you, but unfortunately, there's a lot to do. Talk to you soon.
The acting commander will be here any minute. Look sharp.
Hey, you come to a decision yet? For now, yeah, it is. Stanford would never have happened if superheroes had proper oversight. We don't let cops run around shooting whoever they want. If somebody wants the authority to take on bad guys, they need to answer to somebody. No one's got a better reason to be paranoid than I do. And I'm telling you, this is the way it's gotta go. Technically, that's true. But someone supervising their actions could have saved those innocents. Look, I can't make the decision for you. Just remember, we're supposed to protect people. Signing up for training and accountability is the best way to do that.
Warning. Security upgrades are complete. As of midnight tonight, any superhuman personnel listed as unregistered will be treated by the building security systems as hostile.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. Step up and sign, please. Because it's the law, and because if you don't, we'll drop you so fast your super little heads will spin. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you? One more stunt like that and there'll be hell to pay.
Courtesy of the Merc with a Mouth.
We're going.
Heroes fight fair! This is why I'm carrying weapons. Who cares what Deadpool means? It sounds cool!
You damn fool. You have no idea what you've just done.
Par for the course, crazy lady! Besides, I can always go the other way on my next playthrough. Jeez, Mr. Cage?
Don't worry, kid. He'll bounce back from this. Songbird will be fine, too. You made the right choice. I knew you would. Now let's get the hell out of here before we got more of these lackeys to deal with.
Welcome to the Resistance. It's good to see there's still heroes like us willing to stand up for what's right. It's also encouraging to see a significant number of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents defecting to our side. They call themselves the White Star, apparently in my honor. I can't tell you we're in for an easy time, though. Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. have advanced technology and almost unlimited resources at their disposal.
Yeah, but none of that matters. What we got is more important.
Yes. We have the moral high ground. We know we're in the right. Our path to victory? Convince the public to repeal that law by remaining steadfast. And by showing everyone what it really means to be a hero.
We got a lot of operations in the works, so you can count on being asked to help out real soon.
Meantime, feel free to explore our command bunker. This abandoned Hydra storage facility is no Stark Tower, I know, but it'll hold up if S.H.I.E.L.D. comes knocking.
We won't win this thing holed up in here. Head over to the briefing station when you're ready for your first mission.
Hello there. You're right. I've had something of a checkered past. I've made some mistakes, but I want to do the right thing. I'm just grateful the Cap took me in. Don't worry, I will. I haven't heard anything from him since he went underground. I can't say I disagree. But I still believe in the man. He'll be there if we need him, I'm sure. Well, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Hail, my friend.
Remember that cell phone use in the facility is strictly
Captain America hath said it's a war. If so, then it would serve us well to put such thoughts aside. Yes, mortal. You humans like to make things more complicated than they truly are. Perhaps someday I will understand why. Captain America hath led us to countless victories. Where he goes, Hercules shall follow. The politics of mortals do not interest me. But seeing innocents attacked and imprisoned by their own rulers does. I have other matters to attend. You will excuse me.
What can I do for you? I guess folks assume I stand for the American government. I don't. I stand for the American dream. The American way of life. I think we've got a good chance of coming out on top. As long as we stick together, we have to stand up for what's right, no matter what. Glad we see eye to eye on that.
Cap, this is Cable.
Bad news. Our base in Jersey City has been discovered by S.H.I.E.L.D. Our people are under attack and need immediate support. Cable was in charge of setting up this operation, but we've lost contact with him. We need to recover weapons crucial to our movement and, more importantly, protect the data Cable had compiled regarding our allies and other prospective base locations. From what we can tell, the base defenses are already compromised. Get there ASAP and hit those invading S.H.I.E.L.D. forces from behind. Then get our people and our intel out of there.
Team, this is Cable. S.H.I.E.L.D. is planting explosives to destroy our combat drones. Take out their agents and disable the bombs. I'm dispatching Spider-Woman to support you. They're approaching your position. Take them out.
Unregistered case! Get on! Register this, nameless polygonal shield guys! Somehow, I expected better from mindless government lackeys.
I expected better from you.
You can't tell the good guys from the bad guys anymore. Just... Sleeping on the job.
Spider powers rock.
Get onto the boat! S.H.I.E.L.D's trying to destroy our equipment. We don't have much time. Grab the explosives and get them away from the cargo! Clock's ticking! Remove those bombs!
Let's make this fast!
Hurry! Get the explosives off the boat!
No, you can't have my autograph, so don't ask. The thing about a secret identity, it's secret.
We're almost out of time! Impressive. All of our gear is safe, thanks to you. Cables hold up nearby in an old Hydra base we repurposed. Cable got his hands on some old S.H.I.E.L.D. robots intended for general defensive ops. They'll help us slow down the enemy forces.
You asked for that.
Beat you down! Gonna beat you down!
All unregistered combatants are ordered to stand down.
You're on my radar. Daredevil at your service.
Never even registered a car.
Under the Superhuman Registration Act, we are authorized to use deadly force.
I've got Cap's back on this one.
make it to round 2?
All over the shield. Get in here and stop shield.
What are we supposed to do?
They aren't backing down. Prepare for assault maneuvers.
I keep my identity secret for a reason.
I've got Cap's back on this one.
I expected better from you. I keep my identity secret for a reason.
You know what you can do with your benefits package. I'm calling this fight.
Grab those mines. Use them to hit the chopper.
Keep her level. Target the one in the back. Rifle thing fall.
Matt, I can't believe you're siding with Captain America on this, going against the law. Being asked to sign a piece of paper isn't oppression. You people are overreacting, regardless. I can't let you go any further. I don't want to fight you, but you're giving me no choice. Agents, form up on me! Agents, form up on me!
Here come our dance partners.
Did you honestly think we'd be unable to call in reinforcements, Natasha? Your biggest weakness is your overconfidence.
I could easily say the same thing to you, Jessica. You can't win this war.
Time will tell.
I've disabled Black Widow's security override. Get inside now! We're mounting a defense just ahead of your position. Move in and hit shield from behind.
You guys are spoiling me!
Acknowledged, Hutchins. We'll be on the lookout. Meanwhile, hold that line. Those shield devastators are ripping the base apart. Take them out!
And you're done.
Great. I'll open... Passage to the right. The electrical subsystem's overloaded. I need you to bring the turret defenses online. You need to get into that control room. Find someone or something that can get through the electrical field. Now cycle the power to restore the turret. You'll have to hit the switches in the right order. Turret's online. That'll put a few dents in those bots.
White Star Forces, this is Spider-Woman. Our position is being overrun by shield reinforcements. Watch your back!
Jessica! Damn! Get back to the central hub and stop shield! Mission exposing holes in our defenses. Take out those troops.
Ever considered surrendering?
Have a nice nap.
So don't ask.
Fence is online. We've got a chance now. Meet up with me in the rear of the base and we'll plan our next move.
You know what you can do with your benefits package.
Hang back. Their bots are prying open the doors. I can seal them out, but it'll take a moment.
Long as the jet clears. Somehow, I expected better from mindless government lackeys. Next time, try to be less of a pushover.
First door secured. I'll work on the other two.
People pay personal trainers a fortune for that kind of workout. Hey, I won't go to anyone's opinion who would have someone like me as a member.
Next time, don't bother.
There they are.
I might be ugly, but you are ugly!
I'd ask if you're gonna come quietly, but you've already answered that one a few times tonight.
Registered a car.
Get down here. We've got trouble.
Why don't you come down here? You can wave goodbye to Cable and drag his sorry butt to jail. Unless you think you can stop us.
Test. Team, this is Cable. I'm in lockdown here, but I can send you burst transmissions via my infonet. You need to reach my position and stop Bishop before he downloads our intel.
As you can see, we've made ourselves at home. Hope you don't mind.
Shut you up.
Support team to the entrance! Get those unregistered heroes!
Sorry about that. Not like you gave us a choice.
That robot's locked into a power terminal. I need you to knock out 3 of those terminals so I can clear your way here. Good work. I'll point you toward the other 2 terminals.
Spider Sense says I'm gonna die.
You can't tell the good guys from the bad guys anymore. Just the way I like it. I might be ugly, but you are ugly!
They're heading toward the second terminal. Stop their advance!
Can't see real well in this mask, but that looks like it hurts!
Spider powers brought. Would you say that was amazing or spectacular?
Another one down. Watch it. Movement in the ventilation system. Converging on your position.
Don't expect any mercy.
Don't let them take down that third power terminal.
Sure, I do, but that doesn't help me pay my rent. You smell scary.
That did it. Now, watch it. That box fully charged. I can unlock Central Command now, but Bishop's camped here. You'll have to get past him to reach me.
Delicious. Rip you apart.
Take it easy on you if you can hum my theme song.
Unless there's big bugs in register, forget it. Chop them in there.
Your party kit today is your very own concussion.
Next time, try to be less of a pushover. Cut me some slack. Courtesy of the Merc with a mouth.
I understand you think you're doing the right thing, but you're not. And I don't have time to explain why. Either back off or suffer the consequences. That's gonna be enough to take me down?
While he's charging.
I could use a lift.
Shielding that terminal. Attack the other one.
Let's go crazy.
Traitors, back off now! Too much!
Bishop, have you... Oh, damn it. I knew I should have supervised this op personally. Next time, you turncoats won't be so lucky. Well, you better hope you get some soon. Because between what you did at Stark Tower and now this, You just topped my list. If you were smart, you'd stop this foolishness. But I can see you want to play this the hard way. So be it.
We've already enjoyed some victories in this conflict, but we knew we were going to be in for a tough fight. And it looks like Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. are working overtime.
They've been rounding up unregistered heroes and criminals like there ain't no tomorrow. In fact, we hear they're running out of room to hold them all.
Intelligence obtained by Cable now indicates that the Pro-Reg forces have almost completed construction of a massive new detention facility in the negative zone. It appears that the only way to access this new prison is via a network of tightly guarded portals. Obviously, it sounds like a very secure facility.
Don't let that rattle you, though. More folks are joining our side every day, and there's no question we can win this thing.
Agreed. However, keeping our people out of that prison will be one of our top priorities going forward.
Good to have you here, team. Head to the briefing station when you're ready for your next assignment.